Hey, fellow pastors, McKay here. Last summer, one of the pastors in our community said, "This has cured my sermon prep ADD." And we laughed about it. But on one hand, I was so grateful that what we have built is helping pastors who, while they have principles for preaching, they don't really have a process for putting it all together. My friend was telling me that in his sermon prep, he would just start with commentaries and hope it led him somewhere. He would be scattered in his prep. He would have all kind of books open. He wouldn't really know where he was going to go next. He just dove in and always kind of felt scattered, unsure, not really clear as to what the next step in his prep would be or when he would ever be done. He would write an outline, then he would re-outline it, then he would re-outline it again, spending more time trying to figure out the structure than giving time to the actual content of the message. And this is really common. I was talking to somebody just a couple days ago who had the same issue, had learned homiletics under some of the best preacher teachers out there, and yet he had all these great principles for preaching, but not the exact step-by-step process. And so to hear that folks are being really helped or having their sermon prep ADD cured is a huge encouragement for me, because you don't have to live under the pressure of the unfinished sermon. You don't have to view sermon prep as if it's a 1,000-piece puzzle dumped on the table. And it's because the Bible has a sermon outline built into it. That's where a lot of us are. When we see that, it's like, what? And when we recognize that there is a simple way to not have to invent sermon outlines as much as to unfold the one that's already there, sermon prep stress like melts away. And when you see it, it is such an exciting discovery. Just to say that if you struggle with prep with regard to the distractions, the scattered nature of it, not knowing what you're going to do next, where you keep re-outlining and maybe even rewriting it on Saturdays, then check out preach360.com. I don't want you to live under the continual weight of the stress that I experienced for so many years. So check it out. If you think it can help, then I would love to see you take a step toward a sustainable, life-giving preaching ministry that affects every other part of your ministry. Because when the biggest, heaviest weight of stress is removed, then everything else feels lighter. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you again really soon.